In this video, I'm going to cover soft tissue work for the upper body. So first, we're going to start off with a foam roller. A smaller one like this works a little bit better, but you can use a full-size foam roller if that's all you have. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our lats. So you're going to lie on your side with your arm up over your head like this. And you're going to slowly roll from your armpit down your rib cage. Make sure you're turned on your side, and if anything, you're leaning back a little bit. You'll hit the lats quite a bit more. If you feel any spot that feels especially tight, you can pause there and add a little bit of movement. But you're just going to roll back and forth through there. And then you're going to go right to the armpit. You're going to work up from there through your tricep down to your elbow, just like this. Again, same thing. If you feel a spot that feels especially tight, pause on it and move around a little bit. You can rotate back and forth or extend the arm. So that's the foam roller. The lacrosse ball or golf ball, whatever you have, is quite a bit more effective for getting into those smaller spaces and pinpointing a bit more. So what I like to do is find a squat rack, a door jamb, anything like that that's really helpful, so that you can pin the lacrosse ball between the door jamb and your pec, but you still have freedom to move your arm. And this works really well for working on the pec as well as the back of the shoulder and the tricep. So I'll show all of those right here. So for the pec, you want to drive into it and just move around. Again, same thing. If you start to feel a spot that feels especially tight, pause, and then you want to start adding some motion. Reach behind your back, up over your head, and again, keep moving around. Make sure you're breathing the entire time. The next thing for the back of the shoulder, you want to post that bar. You want to wrap your arm around, grab your other shoulder, post the lacrosse ball right there in the back of the shoulder, and you'll find the spot. It'll probably be pretty sensitive. Again, same thing, roll around, find a spot that feels pretty tender, and add a little bit of rotation in. Keep moving, add a little bit of rotation. For the tricep, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna use the wall or the door jamb, squat rack, arm above your head, work in here into the tricep, go back and forth. You find a tight spot, you can move back and forth. The other thing you can do is you can grab your wrist and drive it down towards your shoulder. That puts the tricep on stretch, and you'll get into those areas that are a little bit gunked up a little bit faster. So those are the main areas that hit for the upper body with the soft tissue work. Again, the foam roller is useful for more general work on the lats and the back of the shoulder or the tricep, but the lacrosse ball is much more effective for getting into those smaller muscle groups and in between them. And the last thing you can do is the bicep and the trap. For the bicep, it's a little bit tougher, but again, you want a door jamb or something that's off the wall. It's really difficult to do against the wall. And just roll back and forth. Same thing, add a little bit of movement in there. And then the last one for the trap, hold the ball, act like you're tackling whatever it is you're setting the ball on, and then roll around. And then small shoulder circles here can be really helpful once you find those tough spots that are kind of jammed up. And just keep working, making sure that you're continuing to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, controlling your breathing the entire time.